Hey folks, and welcome to what is another feedback video on a Killing Floor 2 custom map called Colney. Now, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that correctly, I'm not sure how to do it. It's made by DragonTear, and it's version 0.19, so it's not the final version, I guess it's a beta version. Keep that in mind. And as always, this is not necessarily a review, but more sort of a feedback video where I pick up the map, play it for the first time, and give some personal thoughts and insights and comments on the map, and maybe make some suggestions if needed. I'll be playing it on hard difficulty with the duration of short, and I've picked up my support class to do so. The map is an outdoors map, as you can see. It's in the forest. It's quite dark, but not overly so. There's actually some quite pleasant lighting here, with some very spooky looking mist in the background and lots of grass. That's good. We're starting out in what looks like the kitchen. This is definitely a kitchen with lots of detail. I'm liking this already. Just stands out immediately that, they have not skimped on detail. Look at this shelf with... Oh, and look at this! There's actually nails in the shelf. These are completely unnecessary. You don't need those at all. But they're there. That's dedication. That shows dedication to detail and attention to detail. And that's really important. Every mapper should be doing that, in my opinion. And stuff like this, the stove with just plates on these shelves. All these kinds of really small detail that I think many average players who don't make maps themselves, they might not even really notice. So... But just, putting them in anyway, spending the time and effort to add those kind of detail, that's so important. And it's such a good thing. It's the mark of a mapper with attention to detail. Someone who takes it serious, right? There does seem to be they do seem to have some trouble walking through that door. I just want to check something here in a minute. I also need to check out the outdoors area. That already looks very nice out here. There's no skybox, but that makes sense because this is completely... it's a misty map. There's a really thick fog, so why would you be able to see the sky? But look at that. Look at the lighting here. Look at how the light shafts play through the fog and through the trees. This looks just absolutely beautiful. I want to go to the trader really quickly. That lets us see. Oh, and look at this. Look at this. Again, this is another example of how to use a mesh in an alternative way, in a creative way. That's a bush. That's a rescaled bush mesh. And it fits. I mean, okay, if you go up close, it looks a bit wonky, but just walk a small distance away and it looks really good. Like, look at that one in the distance. That's a really cool effect. And lots of those... what do you call them? Overgrowth that are designed for the walls. Look at that. They're everywhere, and it just adds so much to the map. I want to get my double-barrel boomstick. That's my favorite weapon in the game. And another sort of like a small garage or a workshop with lots of detail everywhere. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And all these, what do you call them? Trimmings? Pillars? Lots of those, and they're unnecessary. They're unnecessary, but it's so good to have them because it just adds to the overall quality of the map. It really adds to the atmosphere. And the doors work and everything, that's good. The outdoors look very nice, I have to say. They're very nice looking outdoors areas here. I'm not sure how large the map is. It doesn't feel all that big to me, but that's fine. That's the map, that's what the map is. And someone just smashed a window. Oh, and destructible trees. Nice. I love destructible elements in maps. No. Language. Oh, what? These are very persistent guys. See how persistent you are in the light of this gun. Wow, they're still extremely persistent, and I'm almost dying here. This is hard, keep in mind. So, I actually do have to be a little bit careful. Yes. You were too close. A wrecked train car. There's just lots and lots of detail out here. I'm loving it. Absolutely. Just look at the floor. Look at all the roots everywhere. This is brilliant. There's so much detail in this map. You can really tell that the author really put in an effort to just add all those little things that I was talking about earlier. The little things have a huge effect. I want to get back in the house for a bit. Check that out some more. Oh, and a car. An overgrown car. And another one. An overturned pickup. Again, lots of nice details. It just seems like everywhere you look, there's details. Small and large. It's very great. I'm gonna get rid of that guy. Because he's annoying. So is she, but I don't know. He's more. Because he disrupts my view. A lot. Oh, you can... Oh, look at this. That's not standard. That's a custom window shutter. I've never seen that before. That's brilliant. That's really cool. Also this. Look at this. Look at this. You may not think that, so what, big deal. But this is a big deal. This is a lot. Again, it's just a testament to the amount of detail and attention that's been put into the map. Very nice. Really, really nice. Shelves everywhere and plenty of stuff. Lots of these trimmings. Again, these trimmings, they're so important to have. Because they really just add to the whole atmosphere of the map. One more thing I wanted to point out that I did notice. Oh, look at this room. I don't think I've been in here. Oh, look at this. What is that, a custom mesh? And with the rose, oh, that's beautiful, man. That's really great. There's so much detail in this map. It's very nice. Boarded up windows and everything. It does seem to be a dead-end room, so probably not somewhere I want to stay. Where's the kitchen? I need to find the kitchen again. And the ammo as well. That's nice. Yeah, look at this. This is another good example of how you use a mesh in a creative way. These are sort of vines from Manor, and they're basically... There's that doorway again. Oh yeah, I wanted to check that out. I need to remember that next time. But, like these vines, they're designed to be put on walls, but they've been put on the floor here, and it works. It looks really good. It really works, having them on the floor. That's another creative use. I don't think I have... I don't have time to check out that doorway just yet. I'll see if I can remember it this time. Towards the end of the wave, when things quiet down a bit. In the meantime, I'm gonna just go have a look out here again. There's some more plants and a broken fence, and look at these. These always look really good. I don't know what to call them, but they look good. It's great. And another wooden fence with a little wooden door. The whole forest area just looks very nice. I want to see if I can find the edge. Sort of get a... I mean, it does seem to be a fairly small map. It's not overly big. And the Zeds do seem to be spawning. Yeah, they do. They spawn up there and come running down. That's really cool. It's a nice way of handling spawns. This is starting to hurt a bit. It's gonna hurt even more now. Ugh, I need to... It's not overly disorienting either. The map plays very well. Even though you feel like, oh, I'm out here in the woods, I'm lost. You're not really, are you? I mean, you very quickly find your way back to a place that you probably want to be. Oh, I have no more ammo in this one. Boom. It's always mental. Everything in this game is mental. I love... Ah, here we go. Ammo. I just love the Commando's passive healing. So good. Ah, right. Let's see how you hold up against this one. Not very well. There's another. This is closed. And you can actually open and close this door, even though it's a closed off area. That's nice. That's a nice little detail. It's completely unnecessary, but it's just it's so cool that you know that it's there. Alright. Now I can get the big serious gun. There does seem to be only one trader pod. Not the combat shotgun. I want to get rid of that one. And I want to get my AA-12. My sweet, sweet AA-12. Gonna fill up on the rest. I can afford everything. I'm rich. I'm very wealthy here. And I can even pick up... Yeah, why not? Why not? And of course... So it looks really nice. I'm really liking the sky, even though there's not much to see, but it's just a really cool effect. I'm really, really stoked about all these routes. I mean, the floor looks amazing. The whole outdoor area is fantastic, really. The indoors, very nice as well. Absolutely, definitely. Am I lost? I'm not lost. Like I said. You get the sense that, oh, I'm lost, and then, no, you're not really. Also, yes, sound effects. That's nice. That's not something very many mappers actually do, myself included, so that's really nice. Like those sound effects when you walk across different types of surfaces. I think that's a Kismet thing. Right, this doorway, I wanted to check. There is actually no collision on this, so I'm a bit surprised that they get kind of stuck here. Might just be a path node that needs to be moved a little bit more towards the middle, and I think they might stop doing that. We've got 2 flesh bounds. Oh, that was a bad grenade. It was a wasted grenade. Splatter maps also seem to be fine, as far as I can tell. Oh no, you will not be alive for very long, my friend. Nothing stays alive for long when this gun gets into play. Oh, this gun. This gun. It destroys the world. OP. OP, my friends. And we have a Scrake. I'll show you how quickly you dispatch of a Scrake here. Yeah, so the splatter maps are fine. They look nice. They are as they're supposed to be. Oops. Hey! Thank you. This is not a good place to be, I think. Oh, I made him angry. Well, and I made him dead. Dead in several pieces. The whole thing ties together very nicely. I mean, the indoor area and the outdoor area, they complement each other very good. And I feel like you're utilizing the whole map, which is a really nice thing. That's a very good design. You're not just constantly running around indoors, and you're not just constantly running around outdoors. I mean, I've been just naturally transitioning inside and outside throughout the whole map. Without even thinking about it. Like, that's my point. One thing, if I may make a suggestion here. This room, this hallway, the ceiling is a bit bare, and some of the walls in some areas, they're pretty nice in here, the walls. There was one of the hallways where I felt like also a bit barren. And what I would do, a very easy, very quick fix, and very effective fix, is just put some decals on them. You know, put some grunge, some dirt. There's plenty of them in the editor, and they're very easy to work with. And it is, you know, it's a quick fix to just make them a bit more interesting because they look kind of clean and kind of barren. There's some pipes and there's some trimmings, which is nice. But I would put some decals on the walls in certain areas, and on the like this. You know, put some decals on some of these walls. It's gonna look really nice. And I better go fill up before the boss comes. Poor, what's the guy's name? The guy that I'm playing here. His name is, can I even see it? Ah, never mind. He's freezing his natures off, poor guy. That's the point. Also, I'm not really seeing... I mean, the draw distance... draw distance are functioning nice. I'm not really noticing any too horrible pop. And I don't think Patchy is either. Patchy's gonna die very fast. Trust me, he's gonna die quickly. Ho ho ho. That did hurt. Mm-hmm. Same to you, buddy. Yes, run, big boy, run. That did take off all my armor. I was a bit YOLO there, wasn't I? It's fine. I'm not really worried. I'm not afraid of him. Hans is worse. Hans is not as bad as he used to be, but he's still worse. Oh, poor guy. That does happen sometimes. I'm not really sure how to prevent it. I've had that happen on some of my maps as well. It's not really anything to worry about, I feel. Unless it consistently happens a lot all over the place. Oh, okay. Just get rid of some of this ammo here. Ah, look at this. Oh, that's nice. Have I been in there? I think that's a room I haven't been in. Yeah. May as well just use some of this ammo as well. I want to go back to that room. I think I've missed that. My grenades are decent. So, here's a tip for you, Mr. Patty. You don't want to pull in a support with an AA-12. Don't pull me that close. It's gonna hurt you more than it hurts me, trust me. See if I can find that room again before he dies. Well, he's not gonna die just suddenly. But I do like shooting him whenever I can. That's kind of what I mean here. Let's see, the entrance to the house. Thank you for the grenades. Oh, you want to pull me in? Okay. If that's what you want to do, be my guest. Ah, those things I don't like. Just. No, wrong gun. Oh, wrong gun. Right, house. Where's the house? Here it is. No, yes? Yeah. No, wait, no, that's a different house. I can't get in there. Okay, that's fair enough. It's just, again, you know, you can't even get in here, and yet there's a lot of detail in here. I love it. I love it. There's really not much else to say. I mean, the detail level of this map is stellar. There's not much else to say about it. It's as it needs to be. And then some. Look at this. A broken tree and everything. Ah, I can't for the life of me find the freaking house now. Now I'm disoriented. And trees are falling left, right. Okay, I think I know where I need to go. Maybe. Yes? No? This is the house? Yes. And the room I wanted to check out was this one. Oh, actually, you know what? I think that's a custom destructible wall. That's what it is. That's very nice. Very cool. Another bit of detail that took a while to actually discover, but that is a destructible wall. So it blew up when he shot those rockets after me. That's very cool. I like that. Is it? So are my bullets. Have a taste. Okay. Let's finish him off with the knife. Let's see if there's actually an achievement for that. No, there wasn't. That tiny little knife just cut that big guy in half. Seems legit. Bastard. Okay, so that was Colney by DragonTear. And it is a very nice looking map. It plays nicely. Yeah, it's just generally really nice. Lots and lots of detail. Very important. Clearly someone who has an eye for detail and who can be bothered spending many extra hours putting in that level of detail, even though essentially it's not really necessary. Although, if you ask me, it is necessary, because that's what makes the map. All those details, they make the map. And my dog is panting in the background. It's very hot in here. I actually need to get the door open, which is fine because now I'm done. And so I'm really looking forward to the final version of this. I think it's going in a very, very nice direction. It's highly recommended maps, very fun, nicely sized, not overly big, not completely tiny, and tons of detail. Very nice looking. Seems fairly well optimized. It's just a very, very refreshingly nice map, all in all. So thanks for watching, and thanks for making the map. And yeah, like I said, one of the things, if I were to give any kind of suggestion as to what I would like to see, is put down some decals on some of the walls and some of the ceilings, just to give them a bit more detail. And that's really the only thing that I can sort of think of. So again, thanks for watching, thanks for making the map, and cheers, I'm out, see you around, goodbye.